What's up, you guys? This is Jay and Go2 back with another video. And in this video today, I wanted to discuss Josh Giddey. And obviously, you saw the title, you saw the thumbnail, so obviously you can process information. So yeah, let's get into it. Josh Giddey is one of the most interesting players, in my opinion, in the NBA. Well, when you look at this Thunder team in general, there are many great archetypes of players on this team that really have just transformed this Oklahoma City Thunder team. And really, before we start talking more about Josh Giddey, you have to first, of course, look at the history of the Thunder. The Thunder, you have to give them the respect where it's due. They almost made it into the playoffs this season. And not only that, but look at the past. Like, Sam Presti has done a great job at actually building championship contender teams out of the NBA draft. And I'm not going to, flat out say that this Thunder team is, of course, a championship contender yet. But the potential and where the direction of this team is going, they have that capacity to do so. I mean, when they had Kevin Durant, they had James Harden, they had Serge Ibaka, they had Russell Westbrook, they drafted Steven Adams. They had many great players on this Thunder team over the years. And the same goes for now with Shea, with guy Josh Giddey, with Chet Holmgren, and seeing what he can possibly become, with the both of Jalen Williams on the team, and many other great players on this Oklahoma City Thunder team. This core is really growing. And the guy that is obviously one of the best players on this Thunder team alongside Shea is Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey has definitely made some big leaps, and now he's going to be entering his third season. He's not even 21 years old yet, which is crazy, but it just shows you as well how talented and advanced of a player he is, because you got to think about it. Not everybody is going to come in the league off the bat, extremely good. Mostly you see that in more older college players who are drafted. They're more polished in their games and they're ready for the NBA. We have guys like Josh Giddey who got drafted pretty much at 18 years old, and he still has a lot of room to still grow and really find his identity, and he's been able to really improve. One of the main areas of weakness in his game that many scouts and people were talking about over the years with him was his three-point shot. Well, the reality of that is that they were proven right in that way. Josh Giddey, in his rookie season, he averaged around 26% from the three-point line, and he attempted around 4 a game, and there really wasn't anything to be necessarily proud of in that category for him. And it's alongside his defense, which is still something I believe is still lackluster in his game, but we'll get more into that in just a little bit. But entering into his second season as a player with more experience and everything under his belt, his three-point percentage for this Oklahoma City Thunder team went up even more. It wasn't anything crazy, but it was 32% from the three-point line. And he even shot above league average at 38% in one particular area on the three-point line in the basketball court, in comparison to the league average, which is around 35.6% in that particular area. But one great thing that happened for Josh Giddey as well in the regular season last year was, I believe, the last 20 games of the NBA season, he shot around 36.1% from three on 3.6 attempts per game. And I believe, that isn't, something extremely big, but I think that can definitely be a sign of promise that incoming to this next season, we've already seen over the last 2 years, he's actually grown in this area. And I believe that next year, he can even take it to a better level. It may not be 40% from three, but it could be 36 or 37%, which is actually pretty good. It's not bad. This Thunder team, that's really, what they need. Guys now in this modern NBA, three-point shooting is a must. It's not even something that is considered to be obsolete. Like, you have to have a three-point shot in your game unless you are a raw prospect that is developing your game. But this is something that is very important, as we all know, in today's modern NBA. Skill is one of the most key elements in today's game, and shooting, of course. And, when you look at guys like Chet, a lot of the offensive attention may possibly be on him, especially if he's really good. And I believe that in that sense will make Giddey be more of a spot-up shooter at times as well and open up more opportunities in the perimeter for guys like him as well. So for the most part this year, Josh Giddey was overshadowed by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He still pretty much functioned as the Thunder's secondary initiator. This allowed Josh to really focus on getting mixed matches on the offensive end, forcing defensive to rotate and help before hitting a soft floater or throwing a dime to a teammate or a cutting teammate, which is something that he did a lot throughout the regular season if you see any of the highlights of him playing. And most of his shots came inside the paint, at 55% inside the paint, and the league average around the paint is 60.3 for that season. Overall, what Josh Giddey showed on the Thunder last year was improvement as a scorer and a shooter, and of course being a great facilitator and helping run this Oklahoma City Thunder's offense. And I expect him to basically do that, but even better coming up into this next NBA season. Now, another area I would say that is a weakness of his game, but luckily enough, the Thunder have many great defenders on this team, is his defense. His defense is not really the very, very solid part of his game. He's definitely never been known at all to be a great defender. He was just getting blown past guards, a lot more athletic than he is. He's not the most athletic player, but he's of course skilled. He's just getting blown by guys for the most part of the regular season, but he still showed a lot of effort and poise on the defensive end. Luckily enough for him, he's surrounded by guys who can take that pressure off of him on the defensive end of the basketball court, where he can protect him in that way. But overall, looking at Josh Giddey, he is quite frankly a guy that can get a triple-double on any given night. He is the Thunder's best playmaker on the team, and he uses his size to basically dominate smaller guards on him, especially when it comes to facilitating and getting guys great opportunities on this Thunder team, which is something that he's consistently done. And with his overall improvement, I believe that next year is where he can really figure out and get all the pieces really running for him, especially growing even more as a playmaker as the development of the other guys on this Thunder team continue to grow as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this brief video today. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more basketball content each and every single week. Have a great day. Peace.